I enrolled as advanced student, I told myself, okay, I can do this on my own. I actually upgraded to an elite class, and I felt like that's the push I need. I had my coach. Then December, I got my first client. A lot of spare time in our day, like just scrolling through social media. We don't know that we've been scrolling for 30 minutes to an hour. If we pull those time together, we could use it for something productive. We could do social media marketing, product research, supplier sourcing. So it's from A to Z talaga. To be quite honest, I'm not good with graphic. I don't do graphic design, but I was able to create my own online portfolio in a website.
And then when you started to be a student in the ASVA masterclass, how was your journey for you? Were there any like struggle, challenges, any negative, maybe negative experience na dun mo mismo na experience na hindi mo nakita sa reviews? Could you share that to us?
Hi everyone, my name is Robbie. I'm a full-time senior project manager in a global market research firm before ASVA. I've always been the type to hustle. I do side hustles on top of my full-time job. I work as a English second language teacher to Chinese students. There's a company that caters to Chinese. And in fact, I've met the Chinese. She visited the Philippines and I've met her. She was one of my tuti. And after a year, I transferred and moved on to be a financial advisor or insurance advisor. And yes, so that's what I do before ASVA and like before the pandemic happened and everything.
Okay, ang dami mo palang mga side hustles na ginagawa, English tutor, financial advisor, project manager. Bakit gusto mo pang dagdagan ng trabaho mo? Hindi ba sapat yung mga naiipon mo diyan? Ano ba yung career goals na hinahanap mo?
So the pandemic happened in yeah, and so I didn't or I'm no longer an English tutor before I transitioned to financial advisor. So si senior project manager na lang and a financial advisor. And the pandemic happened, and it was then that it was really validated to me that we need multiple sources of income, that our stable job is not really that stable. And in fact, there were like small businesses or even large companies that closed down because of the pandemic. So um, it was really an eye opener for me that I need to prepare for my future, that I need to like financially, because I was exposed to the financial literacy with my financial advisor career, and it was just really validated. And the reason I discovered ASVA is because we were working from home and I wasn't meeting prospects with my financial advisor career. Although the company also shifted to online, it was a challenge for me. So I had to check on what other side hustles I can do to replace that financial advisor side hustle that I have. So that's why I checked online videos, and I bumped into Nikki B's vlog, and I was inspired watching it. There was a young lad, he's, I don't know, in college, and he pooled his prize money and his siblings' money to enroll in ASVA. And I was like, it was very inspiring for someone so young and very goal oriented with his life. So yeah, so that's why I enrolled in ASVA.
I love it. Alam mo, when we are in that kind of, diba, parang industry or circle where there is financial literacy, you would feel that having a single income tapos mababa pa is not enough. So you will eventually find a lot of ways ano pa ba kayang other sources of income, lalo na pag mahal ang bilihin, if we want to have our own play money, 'di ba, the lifestyle that we have, we're not gonna settle for less. So that's where you
Yes.
found. So through watching videos on YouTube, na found out mo yung enrolling in Amazonation or in ASVA Masterclass. What were your thoughts back then? Were you a little hesitant, or were you like, okay, I want to enroll. I'm so inspired in that story. Kasi, di ba, you're gonna invest in yourself. So how was that phase for you?
I did a lot of research because I'm married now, but I was a single mom, 2020, and I'm a breadwinner, a provider, and I want to invest in something that merong ROI. I want to make sure that
Mm,
there is an ROI with that. Hindi ako nagtatapon ng pera. So I did a lot of research. I binge watch ASVA success videos, and I research on how legit, because uh of course I had to be sure for myself. So there was hesitation. I wouldn't say I was like go in right away, because we never know what's out there. Some other like looks legit, but they're not. So I had to do my proper research. And what convinced me is like there were just a lot of people, and in the research I found that gave good feedback, that were not I never stumbled upon a negative feedback on ASMA. I don't know if I didn't do, but yeah, I didn't stumble upon a negative feedback. So I put in the money, and I told myself that I will make this work. I had to get back my money.
I love the eagerness and drive that you are really so sure and you have that clarity that when you enroll to the ASVA Masterclass, you will learn talaga, you will study, and then make sure you get that ROI. Yeah. And then when you started to be a student in the ASVA Masterclass, how was your journey for you? Were there any like struggle, challenges, any negative, maybe negative experience na dun mo mismo na experience na hindi mo nakita sa reviews? Could you share that to us?
When the pandemic happened, I was checking for work from home jobs, another opportunity, and I bumped into ASVA. But it took me time to really enroll actually. 2020, I was binge watching K-drama at first. And later on, I realized that I have better use of my time. And then 2021, we got hit with COVID, actually directly hit. And we had the Odette happen. And then in 2022, that's when I really enrolled in ASVA. I was decided February of 2022. And then I enrolled as advanced student. I told myself, okay, I can do this on my own. And because I have responsibilities, I'm a mom, a single mom, and I had a full-time job, it kept getting pushed aside. It kept I wasn't able to do my
Like the delay
assignments.
and the delay.
Yes, yes. I wasn't able to watch modules. I told myself I'll watch modules, but then it get pushed in the burner. So um, and then so I was staying in my comfort zone at that time because, to be quite honest, my full-time job is paying me well. I didn't have that deeper why as to on the urgency of making I had the drive. I felt like I had the drive, but it didn't translate into the execution because I was still staying in my comfort zone. And then change in my life phase happened. My then boyfriend and now husband, he proposed to me August of 2022. So, and
Congratulations.
then that's when I realized that, thank you. That's when I realized, because I was staying with my parents when I was single mom. That's when I realized when we get married, we want to have our own house. We like of course my husband is a provider, but I want to contribute to building our family, and I still want to be able to give a little here and there to my family. So there's that bigger why as to this time why I have to have like more than the income I have now. So I went out of my comfort zone. I talked to my fiance and I actually upgraded to an elite class. And I felt like that's the push I need, because I'm in I had my coach, and there were like 10 of us in batch 26, with Coach Charlie. Hi, Coach Charlie. So so I upgraded to elite class. So he proposed August. I enrolled in elite class September, and I finished the modules around November. And then December, I got my first client.
Oh,
So
November tas
yeah,
December, ang bilis.
yeah, towards the end of December, I even felt it was like a Christmas gift to me that I got the clients. So I felt like, yeah, that's really the push I need. Someone to really hold me accountable, because I wasn't being accountable on my own on finishing the assignment and doing my modules. So yeah, I think to really get out of my comfort zone helped me be here right now.
I'm happy to hear that you enrolled in the elite class with Coach Charlie pushed you to finish your modules, and you have a lot of things that are going on, diba? You have your own diba, main job as a project manager. You're getting married. You're a single mom, so it's really about the accountability that will push you to finish all of the things that you need to do in the ASVA masterclass. But if you're gonna look back during that time, what was the habit upon yourself? I mean, nakatulong your the elite class accountability, but what habit that really helped you do what you need to do as an elite student?
I think it was more of prioritizing. Back then, I had the intention, but I did not execute prioritizing my modules. But this time, because I want to, like, I didn't want to, because if you're only accountable to yourself, or to me, I can like cut myself some slack and say, oh, it's okay. But this time I want to do good, for myself, and also to my coach, and to my batchmates. And I really just want to be able to do it. I think like in school, if you're accountable to a teacher, I don't know, but that's what happened to me. I made it a priority, and like instead of watching K-drama, because to be quite honest, Nina, I think we have a lot of spare time in our day. Like just scrolling through social media, we don't know that we've been scrolling for 30 minutes to an hour. And like if we pull those time together, we could use it for something productive. And that's what I think that changed. I prioritized finishing my modules and doing my assignment, and I had a deeper why. And yeah, I just cut back on my unproductive things that I do during the day.
Correct. Pag deeper talaga yung why mo, financially, and you wanna manifest, all yung mga dreams na napapasok lang sa mind natin, nandun talaga yung ano natin, yung clarity natin na gusto natin matapos lahat and doing whatever it takes, 'di ba, to achieve that goal. Yan. And I'm so proud of you, Robbie, no? For some of you guys that doesn't know, my boyfriend is also one of Robbie's teammates, and I heard so many good wins sa team nila. But before having that client, Robbie, I wanna know, paano nakatulong yung ASVA makaland ka ng first client? Especially from November to December, nagkaroon ka kaagad. Ano yung techniques na or strategies ginawa mo for someone na walang experience and training lang sa ASVA ang nakuha nila? But take note, not everyone, 'di ba, nakakaganon. But in your case, paano mo siya nagawa?
ASPA actually has like A to Z. It has the modules. I feel like ASVA has us aspiring VAs, virtual assistants, in mind when creating the modules. There's like different strategies and skills for different niches, or like we could do like social media marketing, we can do product research, supplier sourcing. So it's from A to Z talaga. And on top of that, ASVA prepares us for how to land a client. There's like how to optimize my profile. And to be quite honest, I'm not good with graphics. I'm not good with, yeah, I don't do graphic design, but I was able to create my own online portfolio in a website. And it was in the ASVA module, step by step on how to do it. And I didn't think I could be able to do it, but pat on the back, I was able to do it. And then there's also modules on how to best answer interviews. So it's all there. What we just need to do as students or aspiring virtual assistant is to also do our job, to also study the lessons and really understand, because that's what happened to me from Feb to like September. I didn't do my job. And then when I started doing my part, that's when the results came in. So yeah, I felt like everything is crafted for us.
And all we have to do is, 'di ba, gawin na lang, do our part, and sumunod, lalo na sa coaches and sa modules. Eh, ano naman mga advice mo sa someone na ginawa na nila lahat yung part nila, yet parang hindi pa rin sila nagkakaroon ng client? Because we have feedbacks like that. So, what is your advice for that?
I would say to never give up. My journey is not smooth sailing. Actually, kahit it was November, I graduated the or finished the modules. In December, I landed a client. Um, I believe I put in the work. I submitted my resume and I had scene zones submissions ko, and I had interviews that I did and I waited on and they didn't come back to me. And it put me down, to be quite honest. It put me down, but just to go back to what my why is, and I want that in the next 3 years, me and my husband and my son, we have our own house. We actually like ha- bought a condo. Well, not bought, but yeah. It's a 2 bedroom and it's overlooking a golf course. So I put that in my. I want to.
Wow!
Yeah. So I go back to that. I mean, I don't aspire to be rich. I just want to live a comfortable life, buy what I need and a little ones here and there, be a blessing to my family. So I just go back to my why. And I feel like if we have a deeper why and if we go back to our why, we get the strength to pull us back to continue doing, to continue persevering. And also, what I like about ASVA is the network. We have supportive community. I have my coach, and Coach Charlie has always been advising me. Like I reach out to Coach Charlie, and we even added Apollo through Coach Charlie, and Coach Charlie was once my consultant as well in the client. So in ASVA, it's not like, okay, you bought this and okay, there's nothing that ASVA will do. ASVA community and the coach supports you even after you've finished the modules, or even after the 1 year or 2 years. And I've met my batchmates that are in Cebu. We had a dinner together. So I've made friends through ASVA. So it's really nice experience. I think just to also surround yourself with positive people helps you push yourself back to your goal.
Uy, ang ganda ng story mo. I think hearing your story, Robbie, you were really proactive. When you needed help, ikaw yung mismo nag-approach kay Coach Charlie. If you want to network, ikaw mismo nakipag-friends. It all starts within us, di ba? We have to do the work. We have to be proactive. And tingnan mo naman ikaw right now, 'di ba? Meron ka ng first client and magkakaroon na pa ng and meron ng second client, 'di ba? And for those of you
Yeah.
guys who are watching right now, wala pang experience, go ahead and go to our description box below. Meron doon link for our free ebook so you know what it's like to become an Amazon VA, just like me and Robbie. And going back to you, Robbie, I remember that you guys, after mo pang maging student in ASVA, months has passed by. Nagkaroon pa kayo ng struggle money client recently, di ba? Um, how did ASVA still help you even though you weren't a student anymore?
So this client of mine is a startup client, and I'm a startup virtual assistant. I did have background as a Amazon virtual assistant. So I really had to learn everything from product research, from supplier sourcing, like A to Z, the new client ko. They it doesn't have a SOP in place yet. I don't have a colleague to ask. So yeah, the ASVA community served as my support. My coach served as my support. My I can tap on um, and ask question in the community, and we have batchmates, and we have all of Charlie's Angels ready to help when I have questions. So when I enrolled in ASVA, more than the modules, I got knowledge and experience that I didn't get to experience yet because I'm starting. But there are like virtual assistants that has been a virtual assistant for 2 years, 3 years, 5 years that are very giving in the knowledge that they have acquired through the years. And I felt like everybody just wants to lift each other up and help each other and answer questions. So yun, it was a challenge because yung client ko, it was a challenge because yeah, it's just I have unlike an agency or a built up company where you get trained when you start and you have a mentor, walang ganun sa client ko. So talagang
Lahat kayo
challenging siya, but
nag-start. Pare-pareho kayong nagsa-start pa lang.
so yeah, really, really helpful yung ASMA community and my coach and sa batchmates ko. I share, and I also share like my struggles with the batchmates.
Alam mo, that's what I've been talking about sa mga contents ko din on YouTube and on TikTok. Hindi lahat ng clients alam kung anong gagawin and hindi sila ganun pa. Most clients pa nga are not that equipped to train you. Kumbaga, when they hire you as their Amazon VA, dapat alam mo na mas gugustuhin nila na ikaw pa ang mas maalam kaysa sa kanila. Kasi may mga iba, 'di ba? Umasa na iti-train sila, ganyan. But in reality, guys, not all clients are like that. And thank you, Robbie, for being transparent with that. So, Robbie, matanong ko naman, how did your life change? Lalo na nagkaroon ka ng additional income, hindi lang one source of income ang meron ka, but two Amazon clients ang sources of income mo. How did it change for your family, lifestyle, and income-wise?
I guess what really changed is I'm able to be present for my family and still have a significant additional income. What I like is Nina, when I was doing English second teacher, I have to plot my schedule 2 weeks prior and I have to commit to that and show up. Otherwise, they will deduct my pay and like double yung deduction. Minsan negative pa ako because they don't pay
Yeah,
me for the they
penalty.
deduct. Yes, which I can understand because they have their students that pays that, so it's probably their way. But when I was doing that, I cannot commit to any other activity na it was not planned. So I cannot socialize or like yeah, it was I didn't want to like live to work. I didn't want my life to be that. Although I strive for multiple source of income, I still want to prioritize relationship. And then when I was a financial advisor, it's okay, it was flexible, but I didn't have that significant income because it's commission based. So if I don't have a closed deal, then I don't get anything. But with as a virtual assistant, especially with my two clients, I have flexible shift. I don't have a time tracker. I was very transparent with my client that I have a full-time job, and they were okay with it. And I'm also transparent with my full-time job that um, I am venturing something outside because I think I've built in a way my credibility because I've been with the company, the full-time job for 16 years, and I've had side hustle, and I finished my school with those years. So there was a time when I was doing the financial advisor, my head reached out to me if she should be concerned if I'm resigning or anything. So inunahan ko na when I was doing my virtual assistant, when I was starting as a virtual assistant, I had to optimize my LinkedIn profile for it to land clients and everything. So I had to be transparent that, hey, I love my full-time job. I'm staying. But I'm also wanting to venture in this career. I'm not resigning with my full-time job, but I want to see what else is out there with my skills and just grow. So going back to your question with Amazon virtual assistant, I have a significant additional income, but I'm able to be present for my son. He's a badminton varsity, and I watch him play, yeah, play in his tournament. And there was one time, um, because it was like last minute tournament, or my son forgot, so I had to bring my work to the tournament. So when he's not playing, I do my work, and when he was playing, I took videos and cheer him on. And I'm able to attend the birthday of my auntie. We took my niece and nephew to the Halloween trick or treat. So for me, my relationship with my husband, my family, my son, and with God is first priority than my career. So everything drops if like I need to be there for my son. And being a virtual assistant allows me to do that for my loved ones without compromising, or yeah, I don't get to compromise my relationship because I want to earn more. So that's the greatest benefit to me.
Nice. Robbie, the world is your oyster. Di ba? Tatlong trabaho mo, tapos you get to be a present parent, being with your, di ba, son, and then being with your husband. Hindi mo nako-compromise lahat. Yung mga moments na ganon just for you to earn more kasi nababalance mo lahat when it comes to your schedule and, di ba, very flexible ang pagiging work ng Amazon VA. So, Robbie, I want to know, with the two clients that you had, set aside muna natin yung sa work mo, magkano yung na-earn mo in a month?
I would say, hindi naman it's in the 6-digit note, but because I'm working part-time, but I would say my part-time job is equivalent to a full-time supervisor rate in a BPO company. So like I'm just working 4 hours in a week, flexible time, as long as I put in like an output. And yeah, it's worth a full-time job in a supervisory level. So
So, yung
good
mga
enough for me.
mga taga-BPO company dyan, type nyo kung magkano ang sweldo ni Robbie. Supervisor level, yun ang sweldo niya. But then again, di ba, you only work 4 hours a day, tapos flexible as long as you put in the work, the output may masubmit ka. Ayan. Thank you so much, Robbie, for being our guest. But before I let you go, what's your ultimate advice? Lalo na sa mga single moms na katulad mo, parents who want to earn from home, what's your ultimate advice for them?
My advice is to step out of your comfort zone and to really see the possibilities outside of your comfort zone. And yeah, just do it because I did it and I'm not regretting. I'm very blessed with my client. Sorry, sidetrack. My client is very good. He gave me a wedding gift, and yeah, a monetary wedding gift. We have that relationship, and when my laptop broke down, he offered to pay for my laptop. So yeah, just if you want to stay present with your family and sons, daughter, your partner, your husband, I think as an Amazon virtual assistant is a good fit for you. And if you want it as a to start with as a side hustle for now, because I didn't want to like dive in right away full time because my, what's I take risk, but I take calculated risk. Yung I want to make sure that yeah. So don't wanna take if you want to take calculated risk like I do, this is a good fit to dip your toes and see what it's like. And if it suits you and you're earning more than your full-time job, then that's the time you can decide and weigh. So yeah.
I agree with the calculated risk because in your case, you're still connected with your full-time job and unti-unti, nagkaroon ka ng first client in Amazon and then another client. So I love that calculated risk. Ayan. And once again, thank you so much, Robbie. So are you a proud ASVA member?
Yes, most definitely. I'm a very proud ASWA member.
Thank you for watching up until this moment. See you in our next ASVA Success and Kamustahan. Bye!
Hi, I am Lisha Aquino. I am the CEO and founder of Amazon Nation, and today I'm going to tell you all about our rebranding.
Monotonous repetition means is that you're going to do the same thing every day until you get your results.
It's a big deal. This thing's for real.
If you want your story to be interesting, parang mas gugustuhin mo gumawa ng story na hindi boring and you're just in your comfort zone, but you'll go for adventure and challenges.
Here comes the real thing.
Tuloy-tuloy lang po. Meron po talaga tayong dawan. Huwag po kayong mag-stop, never give up. Magkakaroon po kayo niyan.
The real thing. Ain't nothing like you say. The real thing. Ain't nothing like you say.
Inaral ko uli po siya. Ngayon, sa wakas, nagka-sales na siya. So, nagdodoble, triple, ganun po.
Say wow. Too legit. I can't quit.
I'm a believer na everything happens for a reason. Napunta ako sa isang webinar ni Coach Lish at doon ako nakapagsabi sa sarili ko na, gusto ko tong gawin. Maging Amazon Seller VA.
Here comes the real thing. Here comes the real thing. The real thing. Ain't nothing like you say. The real thing. Ain't nothing like you. Here comes the real thing.
Maraming tao during that mastermind na nagpo-push sa akin
yung mismo mga sellers na yun, sinasabi na, hindi, sige, kaya mo yan. Ganito yung gawin natin. Ganitong strategy gawin natin. And talaga natatak yun sa isip ko. Sabi ko, di ako pwedeng mag-fail. Kasi may mga tao pang naniniwala sa akin. Gusto ko i-share din yon. So, bumuo ako ng community. And 5 years ago, true enough, na-build ang Amazon Nation because of that inspiration. Alam ko, marami sa inyo sinasabi, si Coach Lish, pero totoo niyan, yung mga nag-inspire sa akin, ako, nang-inspire ako sa mga coaches, yung mga coaches na-inspire sa inyo, and kayo, tinutulungan nyo ngayon yung community. Nagbagong buhay kayo, hindi naman dahil lang sa akin. Dahil sa lahat sa atin. It's because of the community. We have a lot of courses out there. But inside Amazon Nation, natutuwa ako, I'm very proud because it's what we pass on. The care for each and every one. Because of what we build in Amazon Nation, ang dami-daming nagbagong buhay. Our horizon, touch more lives of even more people, and more e-commerce platform. Let's celebrate the birth of Amaze Nation. Here's to life-changing learning and extraordinary living.